Hello everyone. It has been quite some time, and we are here today to do a Facebook Live on something that's interesting and at the same time something that could be which will create an awareness for you, and not something that is very means it's not going to be very pleasant. So I am going to tell you about this, but these are certain things which every individual on this planet must know. Every individual, every human being who thinks and who say that they care about other people should definitely know about this. So this is Natasha here, and alternatively, like how we do all the time, me and Michelle one by one will be coming live on Facebook at 5 p.m. for the entire week for talking, educating, and making you aware about suicide prevention and awareness. And WHO, the World Health Organization, I will not say celebrates, but dedicates 10th of September as an International Suicide Prevention and Awareness Day. So now when we were just even thinking about talking on this topic, both of us were kind of considering that is it even what do you say, that should we even have such a day? Should we really have such a day? But the irony is that we got to have such a day because suicide is something not very hidden. Okay, we all know it. Every strata of the society, every person in the society, whether it's a child, whether it's an adult, whether it's a male or a female member, is somewhere aware of some information about suicide prevention. There are little information and there is scattered information. And suicide prevention and awareness also by large comes inside the category of mental health. So that's how I and Michelle, being psychologists and also being responsible citizens of this globe, thought that this would be a very nice and a very must, a required thing that we are going to talk to you today. So what am I going to talk to you today? Okay, so throughout the series, I'll just explain how it will be. As I said, alternative day, we will be there in front of you coming live, and at the same time we are going to share certain concepts, we are going to share certain tools, we are going to share certain techniques that if you who are watching has any kind of ideas or has any kind of issues with not wanting to live and all of that, or anybody else whom you know is going through such a thing, or even if you don't know but then someone is going through such a thing, it will be very handy for you. So what am I going to talk to you today? So today we are going to talk about what is this suicide, or why do we even have such a thing that is very painful and very gross, and why and how are people choosing it. Now the thing is that people are choosing. Some people are choosing, some people are ideating, some people choose it and they fail, but then still the basic idea is that they do not want to live. So what is that one thing, or what is that main thing because of which they do not want to live? What is it that they don't want to live? Have you ever felt that way? You can even question yourselves. Why? Because we all have certain days, we all have certain traumatic events as children, as adults, as teenagers, where you must have gone through some incident that must have disturbed you. You must have gone through something that you cannot change, which was not a nice thing that happened to you, which shouldn't have happened to you, and many such things. Okay, so in such a scenario, what do? Naturally, it's like some of you, okay, now when I'm saying some of you, do not take it personally, but I will have to address it at a larger crowd because there might be people who are watching this later. So some of you must have felt that life is not worth living because things are not going the way I have planned it to be. Things are not going the way it should. This is disappointing, this is disgusting, this is hopeless. That, point, whenever, if you have reached in the past, or if you are currently, or if someone whom you know is showing signs of boredom, excessive boredom, showing signs of being like a burden to the parents or being a burden to the children or society, and not feeling good. They are feeling hopeless, even in their, now how do you know? In their talks, in their behavior, okay, in all of that, because we will not categorize this as large as depression, because it may not be easier for you to identify that, but these are the small things which you can identify. These are the little things which you can identify. If you know someone who talks to you, or if you have been observing a close friend, a close family member who is lately feeling burdened, who is lately feeling hopeless about their situation, okay, about what is happening in their life or what is not happening in their life. See, everyone on this planet has dreams, and everyone has a right to dream. But sometimes it's like some take action and get their way, some cannot make choices and do not get their way. So at such times, okay, now according to you, the matter may be small, the matter may be big. Sometimes we feel, oh, for such a thing, why to take your life? Yes, because you value your life. But for the very person who is having such kind of thoughts that life is not worth living, I am not able to take this forward anymore, or I cannot take this forward anymore, for them, quitting becomes easier than holding on. So, and when we write such quotations about that, if you know, why did you hold on for so long and all of that, it becomes very philosophical in front of such people. So what do you do? Okay, so first thing, if that is you, if in any situation or in any case, if you are the one who is feeling that, if you are the one who is feeling hopeless, understand one thing. Most of the people who will take such steps or who will even think of such things are the ones who cannot see their future, who are feeling, as I said, hopeless, and they cannot see their future, no matter what you tell them, no matter what you do. So if you are someone, okay, who is feeling that way, or if you know someone, or maybe it's like by just talking you may help someone, what do? Teach them that there is always a choice. Teach them that everything that they are doing is a choice, and there's always a choice for the things to get better. That is tool number one. That make them aware that there is a choice. There is a choice to live. There is a choice to choose life and to navigate through life, rather than just deciding to quit because you cannot see the future. Encourage them and always tell them that they have a choice. And if it is you, know that you have a choice. Know that you really have a choice. Okay? Tool number 2 for today is that whenever you are feeling hopeless, whenever you are feeling that I don't want to live anymore, okay, whenever you're feeling that, ask yourself, okay, is that true? Get in touch with the problem that you think is big in your head. Now, I am not negating, I'm not saying that, you know, it's such a simple problem. Why do you think that way? We here, when I and Michelle will speak to you, we completely get it. We completely understand that you are going through a phase of life which is very real for you. Never, so when you are dealing with such a person, never ever tell them that this is, you know, not a nice thing, this is just a small thing. Please do not negate them. They need you. They need your support. They need your help in such a situation. So you are going to encourage them to help them see beyond what they can see. And how will that work? That will only work by they choosing possibilities, by they trying to see that a lot is possible, okay, and life is very precious. A lot is possible, and you know that if you're someone who's always enthusiastic, and if you're someone who's a dreamer and who wants so much from life, you know that it is possible and life is so beautiful. Now, there are going to be ups and downs in everybody's life. There are going to be situations in everybody's life. There are going to be things where you don't like, okay? There are going to be some things which you like, some things that you don't like. But at such times, taking away your life is a far more bigger choice, and a loss, you're making a loss in the deal. You're not going to make any profit. So when you talk to such a person, or if you are such a person, take a step back and see how far you have come. See how much of efforts you have put. See everything that you have done. And even if you can't see it, know that there's a beautiful future waiting for you, because you are the one who are going to create it. You are not going to wait for somebody else to create it for you. Okay, so that's another thing. And I will just go through a little bit of reality check or statistics that are there. Now, when it comes between men and women, okay, there are 76% of men who commit suicide, who complete the act of suicide, because men are generally prone to action taking. They are someone who take action. And there are 24% of women who complete the act. Now, there could be a variety of reasons that we will be highlighting in the days to come. It could be depression, it could be anxiety, it could be some other disorders, it could be stress, it could be chronic illness, it could be a breakup, it could be a divorce, it could be a loss of loved ones, grief that you cannot handle, it could be a financial loss. There are numerous reasons. But when I'm telling you these things, okay, aren't these reasons common? Aren't this something that everybody goes through at some stage of their life? The intensity is definitely different. But for such things, as I'm repeating today so many times, please, please, please do not think of taking your precious life, okay? Because there is so many beautiful things that you can create, and so many beautiful things that you can be a contribution to the world. And the third tool for you is, even if you think that you are nothing, but then there are so many people who love you and value you. Never ever forget that. Never forget that, okay? And at the same time, what contribution are you to the entire world? What if your presence is creating so much more in the world, more than what you can see? And because you didn't see it is what the thought has come in your head. The ideation of suicide has come in your head. So I will summarize the 3 tools that I spoke today. First thing, know that you always have a choice. Always have a choice, and make the choice to change your life for good, rather than keeping yourself stuck, and rather than thinking that you're not worth it. Second thing, anytime you feel hopeless, anytime you feel anxious, anytime you feel, why am I living? I'm not able to get through this situation. Take a step back and see how far you have come and how much you have already resolved. Okay? And third thing, always know the truth that you, one person, have a very unique contribution in this planet. And I'm not just saying for the sake of saying, this is the truth. But this truth is something that you will have to identify, and you will have to recognize that, because I can only come and convey it here, but you will have to recognize that for yourself. And at the same time, last but not the least, okay, anytime if you feel that you or your loved ones are beyond all these things that I told you today, you can always get in touch with me and Michelle. We are available for counseling, we are available for sessions, and the most, we are available to hear you out without any judgment. That one thing you can be rest assured, that both of us are never going to judge you based on anything that you talk to us. So please make sure that, depending on the intensity of someone, make sure that if you as a friend, you as a family are thinking that this is beyond my capacity to help, please get them professional help, okay? And there is no shame in asking for professional help. We all are in this together. So here's Natasha signing off for today, and I hope you've got a little awareness of what is suicide awareness, what happens, and what you can do, what role you can play in contributing to the society. We will be here for a week, imparting more knowledge, more techniques, more skill, far more in detail than what we have discussed today. And also do follow our page and also our YouTube channel, because we are putting up a lot of posts on suicide prevention and awareness. You will get to see the statistics, and you will see the intensity of the issue. It's not as much as I'm saying, it's far greater. It's far greater. It's like in almost every minute, one person takes their life. And I don't think life is so frivolous for someone to just decide that they can't see the future, so they're gone. Even though you may think it's a choice, but what if they could make better choices in their life? So here's Natasha signing off for today, and we will see you soon tomorrow. Thank you.